the Quran you are listening and hearing are really the words by Allah. Black magic can destroy your beautiful life, your happy family, your successful career, your health, your married life, and eventually you. Surprisingly, you may be doing that black magic on yourself without even realizing it. Brothers and sisters, some magicians do such disgusting things to please shaitan that you cannot even imagine. Here is the story of one of my colleagues. It's been 2 years of her marriage, but she was not having a baby. So one of her relatives suggested that you should visit an Islamic scholar. They will give you some ads to read because the Quran has a solution for everything. She was already depressed by all of these, so she said yes. After some days, they visited that scholar. The scholar blew on her by reading something and gave her amulet that she should tie around her neck. After coming back to home, she used to recite every day the Arabic language lines, which that scholar wrote for her on paper. The scholar gave her 5 pages to read 1 page after every prayer. After a week, she noticed some weird things happening with her, like she started getting sick without any health problems. Her husband started getting angry over little things. One day when she was taking a shower, the television in her room suddenly switched on. She was so astonished how this happened. On the other day, when she was really sick and had high fever, she noticed that the door of her room suddenly shut down, even though there was no air. Luckily, her mother was with her that day, and her mother realized something is really going wrong in her home and in her life. So her mom suggested that we should visit a Muslim scholar, because I doubt you are under some black magic. At first, she said, "I don't want to go. I am already going to a Muslim scholar." But her mother forced her to do so. When she and her mother goes to another Muslim scholar, the scholar looked at her and at one glance she said, "Remove the amulet you are wearing around your neck." My friend was so surprised because she did not said anything to her, nor her amulet was visible. Amulet was hidden by her hijab. Later, after discussing the whole situation with that pious lady, she came to know the Arabic pages she was reading were not from Quran, but had some black magic verses in it. And the previous lady, which she was thinking a scholar, was black magician. And also the amulet she was wearing had some kind of black magic. Brothers and sisters, by this we came to know how important it is to understand and learn Arabic language. Brother and sisters, also there is no concept of amulet in Islam. Even our Prophet, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, said whoever does this is doing shirk. It was narrated from Zainab, the wife of Abd, Allah ibn Masud from Abd. I heard the messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, say spells, ruqya, amulets, and love charms are shirk. Brothers and sisters, Sarah Ali, a YouTube channel, which went viral on social media because they uploaded a video of 10 hours titled as Quran for Sleep. But the whole Muslim community was so in stress because they heard some black magic quotations in the background of this video. There is a women voice in the background saying life is meaningless. Owen Brown is spending the rest of his life with me. Owen Brown is listening to every word I am saying to him. It looks like she is doing some sort of black magic on Owen Brown guy, either to get him or to destroy his marriage life, which can cause a very bad impact in our lives. So please be careful about listening to these Quranic surah. Always listen from authentic channels, and the perfect way is to read Quran by yourself. Brother and sisters, famous Turkish movies like Dabby and Sixen, which their makers say are based on true events. In these movies, we can see how families do black magic on their own relatives for the sake of money. But in the end, the peace wins and Allah's words protect them from evil. Brother and sisters, black magic is a purely an evil act. And in the process of doing black magic, they do every evil to please the jinn and disobey Allah. During the black magic, the man and the jinn coordinate on the basis of a deal. Here are some methods which magicians do to please the evil jinn. A method called a sufliya, which we can say is a worst form of disbelief, in which magician, may Allah forgive us, wear coin in his foot and move toward toilet. He sits in the toilet, and he does all the incantations and the chanting and praising the jinn. Then he comes to the room and the jinn comes to him and talk to him. Another method is zabiha, in which they slaughter an animal for the name of jinn. They slaughter animal like a black cow or a black crow on the name of that jinn. Then they ask to place the carcass to the place where people don't usually pass by, because usually in these places jinn reside. My hands were literally shaking while writing this. May Allah forgive us all and save us from black magic and its evil. These are two of the worst things they do. There are many other methods they use to please the jinn, which I don't have any courage to write and narrate. Every method used in a black magic is a kufr, and whoever performs this is a kafir. Even a person who goes to black magician is a kafir. Brothers and sisters, only Allah can protect us from the evil. In Saudi Arabia, in the city Tabuk, police arrested a witch from a house which was filled with dirt, nails, hairs, terrible odor, and terror. The witchcraft they arrested claimed that she has done black magic on multiple people by the demand of several people, which were mostly women, and most of them did black magic on their own family members. During investigation, police found that the names of a lady was repeated more than 5 times on different things they found from her. Police asked the witch, why you are repeating this lady sometimes on this spell, sometimes on this bottle, and keep repeating it? The witch said, I was doing black magic on her, but magic was not working on her. I tried to do it using different methods on different times, but my magic was not working on her, and I don't know why. Jinn used to go at her home, but was not able to see anyone else there. The police then took the information of that lady from witch's mobile phone and reached to her. That lady was teacher, and the police shares with that lady. We've arrested a witch, and during investigation we came to know that she had tried to do black magic on you more than 5 times. Did you felt anything abnormal or did anything harm on? The teacher lady said, sometimes I used to feel strong wind around my window in homes and sometimes flickering of bulb, but never felt anything abnormal around in family or in myself. The police was shocked and asked her with curiosity what things you think saved you from black magic. The lady said, I do my morning and evening adhkar regularly, and with this I used to recite. Also, she said, she used to read Surah Fatisha and Surah Baqarah every 3 days, Ayat-ul Kursi and last 2 verses of Surah Baqarah. Brothers and sisters, these adhkar was recommended by our Prophet, peace be upon him, to protect us from evil. Usman bin Affan, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, the Messenger of Allah said, he who recites 3 times every morning and evening, in the name of Allah, with whose name there is protection against every kind of harm in the earth or in the heaven, and he is the all-hearing and all-knowing, nothing will harm him. Brother and sisters, by this story we came to know that nothing is more powerful than Allah's protection, and his words glory be to Allah.